lê. Jaarman weer aan pale toe, maar hy trek hom ongelukkig daar in die regterkant verby. En Proet wen toe hierdie wedstryd met 13 punte teenoor 8.
Gelukkig het ons op deurgetrek.
Sê vir my, soos julle afrigter het gesê, hierdie wedstryd hang net van julle af. Julle kon die tweede helfte bietjie terugkom.
Yes, ek's bly. Ons ouens het bietjie hard gewys van 8-0 af om die game te wen. En dit is daarom een positief wat ons kan saambring vir die volgende game.
Enige laaste woorde wat jy wil sê, die Narkies verloor maar hulle afrigter Hendrik Kemp. Het jy enige boodskapie vir hulle?
Ek het alle respek vir oom Henry daar. Hy is nog altyd my behandel met respek ook so. En hy is 'n ongelooflike mens en ek wens hom en Narkie sterkte vir hulle toekoms.
Hier op Narkie Park is dit redelik hard om te speel. Die ouens kom met baie gees, die natuurlik die almal die skare wat hier is. Elke ou het mos maar sy siening van die wedstryd. Hoe het julle dit gevind?
Ag, ons is al gewoond hierso. Ek sien nou my 3 jaar wat ons hier gespeel het, ons daarom nog nie verloor op Narkie se parkie. Maar ja, nee, ons is al gewoond aan die ouers en almal wat kommentaar lewer. Dis maar rugby, is maar deel van die game.
Hier vanaf verder, wat is vir Proet?
Ons doel van die begin af was die Superliga final, so ons is nog daarom sterk op pad. So in die volgende games deurtrek.
Nou soos julle gehoor het, Proet is op pad na Superliga finaal toe. As julle wil 'n span like Sikus ondersteun, kyk maar of julle daar by Proet kan dit reg maak en gerus. Ons vra ook vir julle swak op ondersteun vir Proet.
From the day you were born and welcomed until your pensioner years on this earth, your life is filled with changes and phases. What mattered the most at age 10 may be an unknown memory at 25. The heartbreak at 16 may be replaced with wedding bells at 27. The degree you've always wanted or starting your career business may come true at age 30. And the dream to own your own home may come to realization at age 50. Whatever stage you find yourself in, whatever matters right now, Standard Bank has what you need to bank like you. Choose your own path. Choose endless possibilities. Standard Bank, it can be.
Some beautiful rugby there. Well, we do have synergy in partnership with JSB and Future Media that did collaborate to send out 2 lucky people all the way to South Africa, Cape Town, to watch the game between South Africa Springboks and New Zealand All Blacks. I know you guys are very excited about that, but to find out more about the competition and how you can enter and how you can possibly win, you guys will have to stay tuned as we are joined by Javon Wilson, who tells us more about the competition.
Get ready for the ultimate rugby showdown experience. JSB Sports Betting and Synergy Marketing bring you an exclusive chance to witness South Africa take on New Zealand in Cape Town on September 7th, 2024. Win match day tickets, return flights from Windhoek Airport Shuttle Service, and 2 nights accommodation for 2 adults. Entering is easy. Just save the number 085-785-6231. Send a WhatsApp with the keyword #JSB. Follow the prompts and place a bet on any rugby fixture via JSB Sports Betting between June 29th and August 17th, 2024. Enter now and stand a chance to win this incredible prize. TNC apply. Win big with JSB Sports Betting and Synergy Marketing. Don't miss out. Register today and make your rugby dreams come true.
And good day, viewers, joined again by a familiar face, not the one of Ezen Etzebeth sticking out here. Talking about this guy right here. Javon Wilson is back in studio. Javon, how are you feeling, brother?
Good, keeping warm, excited.
It's winter, bro. It's cold. Huh?
Yeah.
I had to
Chill.
put on the jacket for today to just fight this cold. But yeah, we are gathered here for another beautiful, beautiful event to just say that JSB is on board to send 2 lucky people. I'm sure you guys saw in the intro, 2 lucky people will be going to Cape Town to watch the historic game between South Africa and the New Zealand All Blacks. How excited are you for this, bro?
Very. I mean, we have a nation of rugby fans, rugby lovers. So yeah, we decided to step into that market and then obviously make some lucky winner give away of a double ticket there for him or her and their partner to go to the beautiful mother city.
Okay, well, that game is scheduled for the 7th of September. Tickets probably got sold out like 2 days, 3 days after we all found out that this game is happening on the 7th. How fast did you guys get on these tickets?
You see, to get the tickets, there was a bidding war. So you can't just purchase the ticket, you had to bid for those tickets, and then, obviously we can't disclose what we eventually paid for them. But we have them. We can confirm that we do have those tickets, good seats at the DHL Stadium, Cape Town Stadium. So it's going to be an experience for whoever wins that.
Guys, imagine 2 tickets to go watch the All Blacks, most probably the 2 best teams of rugby in the world. I mean, these are the 2 giants of rugby. But let's talk about signing up vibes. Like, how do these people make sure that they can stand a chance to win? What do you have to do?
Well, as you guys saw on the ad there, you need to send a WhatsApp to the number on the screen, which is 085 785 6231, #JSB, and then follow those on-screen prompts. Also, make sure you do have a JSB account, a verified account with us, and you place a minimum bet of 50 Namibian dollars on any rugby game that we have on our platform. So it's as simple as that, and then we'll then randomize the draws, and then we'll select the winner.
Okay, I'm going through that now. So when you type in JSB, it says register to enter. Cool. So I'm registering to enter. Javon said it's quite simple. So then Anushka also said it's quite simple. Please reply back with your name. So that means I must enter my name. I'll just say, what's my name? Should I say Brian? let's go with Brian. Let's go with Brian. Please reply with your surname. I'm gonna enter my surname, Mundango, and then the replies are so quick. Please reply with your email address. I'm gonna add that quickly, and then we are. Thank you for submitting your information. Make sure to read the terms and conditions of this. So then it gives you a few options. Then it says register with JSB. I'm sure this is for people who don't have accounts with JSB.
Yeah. Make sure that you are 18 and older to enter. It's that simple. I think the Synergy chatbot is what a great feature it has. It's a lot of information that you can get from there. So I think you guys have really did well there.
Okay, well, guys, like you will see the video shortly that just showcases how it should be done. Hashtag save the number, and you can register in like 5-10 seconds max, and you can win yourself a trip all the way to South Africa, Cape Town. Get to watch the big teams. Speaking of the accommodation,
not only are the tickets included, we have the flights included, we have your accommodation included, we also have the shuttle service for you from the airport, so you'll be a VIP, total VIP experience from JSB, the people's company,
Who could want more? I mean, $50 could be enough for you. Imagine just spending $50 on a rugby match, and boom, Cape Town, getting to watch one of the 2 best teams in the world. I don't know why someone is disagreeing with me, but I'm telling you, those are the 2 best teams in the world. I'm disregarding Ireland that I support. I'm disregarding the team that I support. But Synergy, JSB, and Future Media. Combining for this wonderful, wonderful thing. For the viewers that are watching from home, why do you think they should sign up for this? I mean, sign up with JSB, put down a 50 bit, go to Cape Town.
For the competition, as I just said, it's an all-inclusive package. I mean, it's that simple, $50 Namibian bet. I mean, for that experience, who wouldn't take that chance? I'm a guy of odds, betting odds, and considering that amount for the experience that you could possibly get, I mean, it's totally worth it. And as you said, you're going to Cape Town, the mother city, the best city in the world. So
$50.
I mean, who wouldn't want to?
Well, clearly we're really excited for this one, guys. $50 is more than enough. Put down a bet on JSB. Get that $50 down there. Choose someone to win, and you could be the lucky winner that gets a beautiful trip to fly out to Cape Town and watch the Springboks against the All Blacks. But for Javon and I, that's all the time that we have for you guys. It's adios.
Welcome, everyone.
Things may not always go as planned, but our technology doesn't fail. Join Paratus today. Paratus, always prepared.
Well, earlier during the course of the week, we got an announcement that Capricorn Group has sponsored the Richeli Eagles, not the Richeli Eagles, but Cricket Namibia's females once more again with 300,000 to just make sure that the team continues to live up to its expectations, and all of the team members will be earning salaries, or all of them are contracted, let's say. We do have Johan Muller, the CEO of Cricket Namibia, that just gives thanks to Capricorn Group in this video, so please do enjoy.
It's always nice that you open up things. Chris, Marlies, Ralph, Monique, Johanny, it's so great to be with you in the basement for the first time. But it's a partnership that has now exceeded 3 years and is ongoing and continuing. And we just want to, from a Cricket Namibia and a ladies' perspective, just thank your brand for not just the financial support but the connection. For us, it's always about changing lives, and cricket is one of those ways we can do it. But we need partnerships in it, and it's so great to have partners that has got the same vision, that we want to impact positive change. And that's exactly what has happened in the lives of these ladies, where they're now professional athletes. Yes, we still want them to have a dual career, and we still want them to be students and scholars, but we want them to be able to prioritize cricket. And through a partnership of this, we've been able to do that from the start of this year. I think we're the first sporting code that have given contracts to female sporting athletes in this country, which also throws the responsibility to the team in terms of making sure that they committed to it, and they committed to their program and committed to the tours that's up and coming. We do have a wonderful hosting series, or a series at home, of UAE and Zimbabwe, who's currently ranked 12th in the world, so that's going to be quite a tough series. And then we're traveling to Hong Kong and Malaysia in December to play some eastern countries, and then a full calendar for next year. But it's still, the principle of this morning is to thank a brand that is very prominent in Namibia, to thank a brand that is connecting to female sport and to females in this country, and is making a difference for them. And sport is one of those ways that we can do it. And we just really want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts, from Cricket Namibia, and our vision is moving into how we want to prioritize women's sport. We cannot do this without a partner like Capricorn and the people behind the partnership. Thank you for that.
Neo Paints is proud to call Namibia home. For more than 70 years, Neo Paints has been inspired by this country's natural colors and beauty to produce the wide variety of trusted quality paints we have become known for. Proudly Namibian by nature, Neo Paints has over the years involved itself in several key projects across the nation, bringing lasting beauty, premium paints to liven up both indoor and outdoor environments. As durable as the Namib Desert, Neo Paints has stood the test of time through all weather conditions, leaving a lasting impression on the hearts and the minds of all Namibians. Neo Paints Namibia, a coat of excellence.
And you are officially joining us for the Saturday wrap-up show. Guys, please do stay tuned, as this is going to be a very, very nice show for you guys, highlighting from the NSSR to the NRU to gymnastics to Olympics, and then wrapping it up with some fixtures for Sunday to look forward to. Well, to get this down, let's get up with the hit list. Well, first things first, on our show today, we moved down all the way to Walvis Bay, where we had some gymnastics action covered by the Erongo team. Leandria Moers is the one that reports and gives us some insight on what happened here, but we do have some clips and some interviews, so please do stay tuned for those.
Okay, so today is the second qualifying competition for the trampoline and tumbling division, which is a section within the Namibia Gymnastics Federation. It's our second qualification competition. We have 3 during the year. The third one will be held in Windhoek, and then we have nationals in October. Those will also be held here in Walvis Bay.
So, now tell us, how many athletes do we have here from how many clubs?
So in the tumbling and trampoline section, we only have 4 clubs, and I think we have about 100 registered competitive gymnasts. We also obviously have those that do not necessarily come to the competition, but who do that as a fun sport. We're hoping to grow the section going forward. I think trampoline is actually one of the smallest sections within the entire Gymnastics Federation. So that's why, we're the smallest one, but we feel we're the one with the with the most
achievements for this year, definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I definitely. Now, Jessica Blau is our African champion.
Yes. She's
how does she add to this competition, knowing that you have an African champion in the midst of this competition?
I think for us it's very special, but not just for trampolining section, but for us as Namibian Gymnastics Federation in general, because we've been kept out of competition through all these legal battles and international suspension by over 4 years now. So we really came back for the first time into the international arena, and for us to actually have kids that medal, to be there, to be represented there again, is for us a big milestone, and it contributes positively, obviously, to everyone around. So we were very thankful, very grateful, and obviously very proud of our gymnasts. Yes.
Now the competition already started yesterday. How is the general feel so far?
I think we've got a very positive vibe. The gymnasts have this friendship and positive vibe amongst each other. It's just a fun event. It's still a qualifying competition, but it's a sportsman's-like atmosphere, which is for us the most important thing.
So if I just quickly put you on the spot as a federation president, what can we do to maybe grow the sport a bit more, especially the tumbling and the trampoline section? What can we do as a community or the country at large?
Yeah, I think the country, sports in Namibia needs support. Obviously, we need sponsorships and supports, and what we have proven is that we have the best quality coaches. I think having an African champion in our midst is a motivation to the rest of the gymnasts, and that's why the sport is growing internationally. So, as I always say, it's not the child to show up at the event, it's the parent. So I think we just continue to call for support from our community and our leaders and our industry at large to support these gymnasts to really achieve their goals. So it's fantastic. It's an inspiration to know that this small country can really achieve anything, to have African championships and potential Olympic championships in our midst.
Any last words from you ladies?
Well, I think in general, we are very grateful for where we are now. We've come a long way to come back to where we are now. We obviously, like every sport, in desperate need of support. Gymnastics is a very expensive sport if you look at the equipment that we need to have. So I think going forward from where we are at the moment, we're really looking forward to getting the federation back on track. We're looking at development projects. So we've got a full agenda going forward. And we could obviously use every support we have, and we're very thankful for everyone out there who's went with us through these past 3 years, who stood by our side. And again, I will have to issue a thanks to the Namibia National Olympic Committee for their support to us. So we we look forward to the coming years and to getting gymnastics back as one of the really prestige and hopefully enjoyable and growing sports in the country.
Jessica, we are super proud of you because you are African champion. Just please tell us about your experience in Tunisia. How was it?
It was one of the best experiences ever. It was so beautiful there. The qualifiers, it was so much fun. I was very stressed, very nervous to compete, but it went great. At finals, it was in the warm-up, I didn't complete even one routine. I fell every single time. And then finals, I completed the routine and I won first place.
Wow.
It was amazing.
Against how many athletes did you compete?
I'm not sure. I think it was 12 or something girls because the girls and boys were separate.
Now tell me, how did you feel when they called you for that gold medal?
I was surprised. I didn't realize it in the moment when I was standing there. I didn't realize it, but I was so happy.
Now you're here back again. It's a tumbling and trampoline competition. You just got a gold medal. There's a next qualifying competition.
Yes.
Are you aiming for gold there as well?
Yes.
Okay. Is the goal the final goal Olympics maybe one day?
It is, yes.
Now tell me, what are you doing to work towards that goal?
I'm training every single day, getting better, doing more elements, getting my difficulty up, trying my best, just going for it.
Now you also learn at Robert private
Yes.
school. How do you juggle being an African champion and a learner?
I just study afterwards. You have to have a good plan, focus all the time, and you have to just go with the flow.
What is your message to your other athletes?
Try your best. It's not how you fall, it's how you stand up.
Welcome to Namibia, where adventure meets tranquility. With Enjoy, you have access to a wide range of accommodations to suit every traveler's taste and budget. Experience the finest dining and hospitality Namibia has to offer. Booking your dream accommodation is just a few clicks away with Enjoy. Join thousands of happy travelers who have trusted Enjoy for their Namibian getaway. Your gateway to unforgettable Namibian adventures. Visit us today at enjoy.my.na.
We had a team down at Stamford to cover a game between Roots Gymnasium and Windhoek High School in the Standard Bank NSSR League as well. This is the under 15s, and we do have the highlights for you from this game, so please do stay tuned for those highlights.
Ja, dis natuurlik 'n wedstryd wat ons vir die hoogtepunte van bring. Roots Gimnasium hier op 'n tuisveld teen Windhoek Hoërskool en dit is die onder 15 A-liga wat hierdie wedstryd gespeel is. Manne op die veld kom daar weer is natuurlik die besoekende span. Hulle het vroeg vanmôre daarom daar al gery. Vroegoggend gery daar uit Windhoek uit en hulle het om hier by Roots Gimnasium te kom kuier. Op hulle baie rugbyveld moet ek sê. Baie mooi rugbyveld wat hulle hier het. Daar is ons net bring ons die hoogtepunte. Eerste skram van die wedstryd sommer daar amper in die begin van die wedstryd. Hier is nou net die doelskop. Ons gaan nou vir die driehoek wys. Hierdie doelskop. Want dan nou de Wie, hy is die man wat die skopwerk daar gedoen het, maar as hoop ons gaan vir nou net gou vinnig die 3 daar op Pirika Kachitundo wat 'n baie krag 3 gedruk het daar in die eerste minute van die wedstryd. Was dit Windhoek Gimnasium wat punte op die bord gekry het met 'n baie mooi kyk hierdie 3 daar so. Kachitundo, Pirika Kachitundo, hulle het geen plan met hom gehad nie. Dis die 3 daar gewees, jammer. Ons kan nie die 3 vir u wys nie. Roots Gimnasium, hulle het natuurlik koning gekry daar in die eerste minuut het hulle 7 punte voorgekom. En hulle skrams baie goed gedoen, hulle skrams geweldig goed gedoen, hulle skrams was baie sterk gewees. Hulle het sterk manne daarvoor, hulle sterk hardlopers en ek moet sê hulle kaptein Sasha Steenkamp uit van vooraf gelei natuurlik. Is goed. Arno Gous, hy was die skynstregter. Want die wedstryd baie goed hanteer het ook moet ek daarby sê. Ja, as jy dan kyk vinnig Dandre Du Plessis het opgekom hier in die so halfpad in die tweede helfte kyk daar die sterk skram daar van Roots daar. Hulle het 'n baie sterk skram daar. Hulle het menigmaal het hulle vir VHS onder druk gesit as dit skramtyd is om Ja, Maldonado de Wie het 'n baie goeie dag gehad daar die doelskoppe. Die doelskoppe, ek dink hy het net 2 misgeskop as ek dit nie mis het nie. Het net 2 geskoppe. Daar was die halftydtelling gewees is 31-0 gewees reeds toe. En dit was 'n lang nog 'n lang 25 minute wat toe vir VAS vir VAS gelê het. Vroeg in die tweede helfte. Strafskop daarie. Dan André Du Plessis vandat hy op die veld gekom het, was 'n bietjie so meer rigting in die agterlyn gewees daar. Is hulle nie uitlaag gewys, hy moet paal toe skop nou. Ek dink hy sê vir 'n oomblik om net so dalk sy gedagtes net verander daar. Maldonado de Wie, hulle het nie een keer skarp nodig gehad, die strafskoppie, sy doelskoppe, alles niks foute gewees nie. Kyk daar, hierdie was daar die pracht 3 gewees, wat in die tweede helfte, wat Machino Maton gedruk het. Hy het omgedraf de Wie, hy het nie 'n fout gemaak nie, met daardie ene nie, hy het 2 skynskoppe het hy misgeskop. VAS, kan jy by, sy het aanvanklik buite senter gewees, maar hy het later toe kom loskakel ook speel. Nadat dan die Du Plessis afgegaan het. Roots Gymnasium, die afbreekpunte vinnig gewees. Hier was Maldonado se eie 3 wat hy verdoel het hier van die kantlyn af. Tweede helfte het hy sy ritme baie mooi gekry en hy het baie gemaklik toepale toe begin skop daar. Ongeluk daar, kyk hier. Bal onderskep daar. Man wat die bal onderskep het daar was Giovanni Bekus. Ek is nie seker, maar ek dink amper dit was hulle laaste 3 gewees, Giovanni Bekus. Hy het op toe sommer self ook verdoel daar. Baie goed gedoen. Hierdie was VAS se 3 gewees hier in die doodsnikke, het hulle oorgeval vir 'n 3. Daar is die telling 59-8. Baie goeie wedstryd wat gespeel is hier op Roots se velde, hier op Stampriet. En interessant, baie goeie aanskoulike wedstryd gewees en dit lyk vir my dat hierdie Roots Gymnasium span is besig om van krag tot krag te gaan. Maar by VAS, ek dink hulle mannetjies so bietjie klein, dalk so bietjie onervare, maar ewenwel. Met 'n goed afgerigte span te kom speel hier op hulle tuisveld is nooit maklik nie.
Well, after the results that we did see in the under-15s, we look forward to the big boys. Well, this is the NSSR Super League, where we saw 3 matches take place and El Nathan lost heavily to Windhoek High School. Moria coming out strong against Windhoek Afrikaans Private, who still continue to struggle, and Tsumeb Gymnasium losing at the end there against Pro Ed Academy. Those are your results in the NSSR Under-19 Super League. Let's have a look at the logs here. Windhoek High School now sit in first place, having played 5-1-5 with 43 points. Windhoek Gymnasium in second with also 43 points. Tsumeb Gymnasium sit in third. Moria in fourth. Pro Ed Academy in fifth. Like I said, Vapa still struggling, only having won 1 out of their last 5 as they sit in fifth place. In sixth place. In seventh, we have El Nathan, who also have only won 1 game. And then in last place, we have Walvis Bay in last place there. Well, moving on, we have the weekend drop that's up next, and we'll be taking a look at the NRU highlights between the FNB Kudus that took on FNB Unam in a big match at the Unam Stadium. So please do stay tuned for those highlights. They'll be coming up right after the break.
Hello viewers and welcome to this highlights package between UNAM and Kudus. UNAM the log leaders and Kudus placed third on the log, so the action kicked off at a very high pace. There we've got some good running from UNAM. Kudus out to defend, and then yes, the first try being scored by AJ Kearns in the 9th minute of this match. And the fans enjoyed that one, and then also the conversion added. Good stuff by Zal, who added the conversion. Now it was Kudu's turn. Some good driving momentum going forward there with Kudus, and it is the hooker Jared Koning crashing over for Kudus' first try in the 16th minute, and the score was then 5-7. Wenzel with the conversion, and he did not add that one. 5-7 in favor of UNAM, tightly contested. Now UNAM, good line out, and look at this. The legend himself, Alcino Isaacs, yes, touching down right underneath the posts for UNAM. Second try in the 22nd minute. Zal adds the conversion and made the score 14 for UNAM and 5 for Kudus. And then Kyle Wenzel with a penalty attempt in the 26th minute. He was not successful with that attempt. A move deep from within UNAM's own half. Scrum by Kudus, and then Ashton Mukulongo, good hands there by Kudus, and Ashton Mukulongo touching down in the 33rd minute for another try. Wenzel could not add the conversion. 14 points for UNAM, 10 for Kudus, and then Wenzel with a penalty conversion, trimming UNAM's lead to a single point. 14 for UNAM and 13 points for Kudus at halftime. When play resumed, UNAM had a plan, and they came with a plan. Now some solid attack, Alcino Isaacs in the midst of things, and then a good kick being charged down there by Wenzel. Penalty added by Zal, and the lead is stretched to 17 points for UNAM and 13 for Kudus in the 50th minute. And look at this brilliant try scored by AJ Kearns for UNAM. It's a try, yes, and look at the celebration of the fans. That was scored in the 52nd minute. Alzaro Zal added the conversion, stretching the UNAM lead to 24 points. And Scott Winborn was also on target with a penalty for Kudus, and the score was 16 for Kudus. And then that danger man once again, Alcino Isaacs, touching down for his second try in the game in the 60th minute, and Alzaro Zal getting ready to add the conversion. Yes, it's added 31 points for UNAM against the 16 from Kudus, and then it was Kudus' turn to get to the chalk line. Suriname Kambombe touching down right underneath the post, and Scott Winborn with the conversion, and that brought us to a final score of 31 points for UNAM and 23 points for Kudus. UNAM also retains the Chandler Plato Trophy. Well done. What a showpiece for Namibian rugby this was. And we hope you enjoyed this roller coaster ride with us. Until next time.
Dis hier so saam met Kudus se kaptein Cameron Langenhoven. So Cameron, 'n lekker harde wedstryd. Is dit min of meer wat jy verwag het dit sou wees?
Yes, ja, baie harde wedstryd definitief. UNAM het uitgekom, hulle wou die tempo lig, vinnig speel. Hulle het ons bietjie gevang met die lugdruk. Ons het opgedag, ongelukkig het ons nie die result gekry wat ons wou nie. Maar dit was 'n goeie outing vir ons. Definitief iets wat ons nodig gehad het in ons voorbereiding vir die semifinaal. So ek sê vir ons skare, vir UNAM se span en hulle skare, baie dankie, was 'n lekker dag van rugby.
So julle het goed gevaar met julle lynstand drywe en rolling walls soos ons weet. So maar UNAM wat die spel vinnig gemaak het soos jy genoem het. Is daar iets wat jy dink julle kan verbeter in julle spel uit vandag se vertoning uit?
Yes, ons het definitief 'n issue met reaksietyd. So en hulle het ons definitief gevang daar vandag 2-3 op turnover ball waar hulle 3 gedruk het uit hulle eie helftyd. So reaksietyd is 'n groot ding waarmee ons sukkel. En dis definitief iets waarna ons moet aan werk op pad na die semifinaal toe.
Is daar enige uitstaande vertonings wat jy dink ouens wat baie goed gevaar het aan julle kant vandag wat jy sou uitsonder?
Ja, die Andrei, ons oopkant flank, hy het sover 'n skitterseisoen. Hy daag elke keer op. Is goed om te sien dat die jong mannetjies deurkom. Ons buitesenter Surami, hy speel ook goed, so yes. Baie van ons jong manne steek ons hande op en op hierdie oomblik voel ek van ons senior manne daag nie op nie en hulle bring nie hulle kant nie. Drop ons op critical tye en al hoe nader ons aan die semifinaal raak dit 'n groter en groter kenmerk vir ons wat ons dalk in die steek gaan laat in 'n belangrike punt in die seisoen.
As hy so maar julle is basies veilig deur na die semifinale toe soos jy gesê het. So 'n paar wedstryde nog oor en so sterkte vir julle vir die res van die seisoen. Alles in die weste. As hy deur jou span, julle was eintlik die hele wedstryd dink ek van die begin af het julle voorgeloop, geen stadium agter nie. Is jy tevrede met julle vertoning vandag?
Ek is regtig tevrede. Weer eens gefight tot die einde toe. Bietjie gelek op tye, bietjie dips gevang en so aan, maar mooi onsself daar uit opgetel en aangehou fight.
As hy so 4-3 gedruk of julle het die bonuspunt vir die 4-3 gekry. Ja, altyd vir julle seker 'n lekker uitslag om teen Kudus te wen.
Soos ek laasweek ook gesê het, ons vat elke game van hier af soos die semifinale, laat ons as ons daar kom nie ons routine verander nie, laat ons van daar af net vol spoed in die ding in kan gaan en dat ons reg is vir die semifinale. Van hier af berei ons net voor vir die semifinale nou.
Ja, so baie goeie vertoning. Ek dink ouens soos AJ Kearns, baie goeie wedstryd gehad. AJ Zal, so kan mens op julle lys afgaan, baie ouens wat hulle hand opgesteek het. So jy moet seker baie tevrede wees met van die individuele vertonings.
Ja, ongelooflik tevrede en baie gelukkig en ter rus gestel met die diepte wat ons het op hierdie oomblik en ek sê nou vir haar, ons is almal vriende hier, so en ek dink dit die ouens wat teruggekom het van Namibië af wat nou daarbo gehelp het, hulle pas dadelik in en omdat niemand is gedrop en voel sleg daaroor, almal weet daar's 'n groter doel op die ou einde waarvoor ons almal mik en ons almal werk saam daartoe en dit help ons moerse.
As hy sterkte vir julle van die wedstryde wat oor is, alles aan die beste.
Big win for FNB Unam. So let's take a look at the results here in the NRU Premier League. Dolphins thrashed by Wanderers 66-0. Grootfontein get a big win against Western Suburbs, getting a score of 61-7. Very happy for Grootfontein there. Rehoboth get a close win against Rio Falcon in the Rehoboth Derby, and then FNB Unam score 31 against FNB Kudus, who scored 23 to get maximum points there. FNB Unam still sit on top with 66 points. Wanderers are not far behind with 63 points. FNB Kudus sit in third with 53 points, and it looks like Grootfontein are tightening their grips on that fourth place. They're having 39 points. Rio Falcon in fifth. Trasco United, FNB Rehoboth, Western Suburbs, and Dolphins make up 8 and 9 in the group. Well, it looks still like there's still room for improvement for a lot of teams. There's still a lot of points up for grabs and available. So we are looking forward to an exciting end to the FNB NRU Premier League. Well, moving on, we have the athletics segment that's up next, and we'll be on that after the break.
From the day you were born and welcomed until your pensioner years on this earth, your life is filled with changes and phases. What mattered the most at age 10 may be an unknown memory at 25. The heartbreak at 16 may be replaced with wedding bells at 27. The degree you've always wanted or starting your career business may come true at age 30. And the dream to own your own home may come to realization at age 50. Whatever stage you find yourself in, whatever matters right now, Standard Bank has what you need to bank like you. Choose your own path. Choose endless possibilities. Standard Bank. It can be.
Sportswoman of the Year 2023, Vera Luza, will be participating in the Olympics 2024 in Paris. Well, she rides tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So we are all very excited for her and we'll be cheering her on all the way from Namibia. We do have a video of her that just explains who she is and how she's looking forward to the Olympics. So please stay tuned for that video of Vera Luza.
I think I had quite a good path, to be honest. Like I was motivated by not doing well, like going to the World Champs and being second last as a junior. That didn't pull me down. It actually motivated me to become better and to become those top worlds. I started super early. I can't remember my first time on the bike, but probably one of the first memories I have is with 9 years old, having like this road bike, and I got the shoes from Hella Respect and they were like way too big for me, but I had cleats. It was really cool. So it was this little girl on this bike that was actually too big with these shoes that were way too big. And then I did my first race in South Africa. I was super young already, and I just always enjoyed the sport, but I think we also had a good group going. I always say I'm like 5 to 10 years behind the people that I race against. So they get that exposure really early, where I had to almost work my way up from Namibia to South Africa to Europe, to finding sponsors, to making a living out of it. It's you have to finance yourself as well. I always say as a junior you can still stay at home and mom and dad are paying for everything, but when you're between 25 and 30, like you have to somewhere make your own money and make your own living out of it, which makes it really difficult. I don't say it's impossible, it's just more work, but I think it's also a sign that if you then really make it, it just shows your perseverance and that you definitely have the mentality to be right up there. I'm Vera Luza, I'm a cyclist from Namibia, I'm 30 years old. And at the end of July, beginning of August, I'm going to the Olympic Games in Paris.
Well, with that being said, let's have a look at what we can expect on Sunday in the Olympics. That's the 4th of August. We have some surfing at 12 o'clock. That's early morning hours. We have surfing that continues all the way until 5 o'clock in the morning. And then moving on to what we have still for the 4th of August, we have athletics that starts off at 10, women's 3,000 meters, steeplechase around 1, athletics, women's hammer throw qualifications, group A, and then we also have athletics, the 200 meters. This is where it gets a little bit more exciting for me. And then we also have the long jump qualifications that starts off at 11 with basketball, women's group phases, Japan taking on Belgium. Those are just few to mention of the events that are taking place tomorrow. You can tune in on Sports Wrap to catch the other stuff there. But from me, Brian Munango, and the team, thank you for joining us once more, and we'll be seeing you on Monday for the normal Sports Wrap show. But it is goodbye.